Hello, John here from Seamscloud. During this short session, I want to give you an overview of how easy our LMS to use and show you some of the great features on the platform. Okay, let's go. First, I'll show you how a user gets on to Seamscloud. All you need is internet access, and then you can use any device to view the system, even a smartphone. You simply enter your email address, enter your password, sign in, and we're there. Immediately, I can see my own dashboard with details of the courses that I need to complete. Now I'm only one click away from starting my learning path. You can see a traffic light system, red for overdue, amber for courses due soon, and green for the courses currently in play. I have a calendar showing me the courses for this month, and I can check what's coming up. Badges can also be allocated to a completed course, which feeds into a leaderboard, allowing me to see how I'm faring against my colleagues. And the progress bar shows me how I'm getting on, more importantly, what I still need to do. Back to the dashboard. The courses can be delivered in different ways. I can use e-learning modules with quizzes or interactive modules with gamification, or I can simply view a document. Let me show you one of those. We call this a tick box course. This can be a Word document, a PDF or PowerPoint, or even a link to a YouTube video. What I've got here is a staff handbook, and it's a PDF. Now, if I thought I wanted to take a shortcut, the system won't allow me to do that. I have to open the document and read it before I confirm that I have done so. So let's open and see what happens. It's a simple staff handbook. I simply read this, close, and now I can confirm I've read the document. You'll notice that back in my dashboard, the date has moved to 2020. That's because I've set up the handbook course for renewal every 12 months, so the system does that for me automatically. Let's jump into the manual handling course. This dashboard is showing a selection of different compliant courses, manual handling being one of them. The message box pops up. The reason for that is that I can complete the modules in snippets, so I don't need to set aside a full 30 minutes in one go. The system remembers at what point I last viewed the course. But I'm going to start from the beginning. Now don't worry, I'm not going to go through the whole module now. I just wanted to show you some of the images and text. Also, you should bear in mind this module has a voiceover. There's a quiz at the end of this that helps me to recall what I've learned. These quizzes will have predetermined pass rate, so I need to get enough questions right to get my badge, to get on the leaderboard. If I don't manage it first time, I can sit the course again and answer a different set of questions. The second tab on my dashboard is My Results. This shows me details of courses I've taken with the pass fail info. I can also leave feedback on the quality of the course And if I want to be controversial, I can always hide my identity. And the feedback's really useful, so those putting the courses together can see if they're of value to their staff. The third tab is the leaderboard, the awards leaderboard, which we've already covered. Up to this point, I've been focusing on what a user can see, courses and dashboard, etc. Now let's move on to what an administrator of the platform can do. The tabs at the top aren't shown on the user view, so let's have a look at some of these and see what happens. Behind the Users tab, what you want to do here is to replicate your own business's structure, as this will impact on reports later. We will consult with you on this during the onboarding process. We use a 3-tiered structure that we call location, departments, and roles. This is very flexible, so if you have different companies, they can be location, or you can have a location simply as head office or other different offices in the organization. Or you can simply have location as HR or IT. External contractors or external providers can also be included if you want them to access SOPs or technical modules. Again, the choice is yours. The next level is called department. You can have as many entries and departments as you need. If we take general office, for example, we can then drop down further into the office manager, where we see is Gina. The platform now shows all levels from role up to location. Similarly, if we take the HR department, drop down into recruitment, then drop down into talent manager, we end up with John's details. Moving on into the Courses tab. All your courses can be categorized or grouped together, allowing you to link courses within learning paths set across the departments and roles within the organization. This will all be set up to your structure. Perhaps the most important tab to show you today is the enrollment function. Your company name, logo, and branding will appear here with your chosen suite of courses within it. But you can also view the content of the Seamscloud library, which has many different types of courses available for download. Let's go back to enrollments. Behind your courses, which we have sorted into categories, we can drop down into individual courses. I'm going to choose Compliance, Health and Safety, and I'm going to drop down into Fire Safety. I can now confirm that this is the correct version of the course. Check how long it's going to last, and the pass rate. Also, I see it's every 6 months I have to take this course. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to enroll myself. I already see Morgan's enrolled in the course. I'm going to enroll myself. Now please note Only administrator can do this. Now you can see the different options available. So you have company-wide, department, location, individual, and role. Enrolling by role is always the best, as the learning path follows the role. So anyone new joining is automatically assigned to the learning path associated with that role. Same can apply to department or location. Some courses do need to be company-wide. For example, the staff handbook that we saw. However, an individual may be a storeman who needs a forklift truck training. Individuals can also be rolled, but the training stays with them and not their role. This can be used for one-off training sessions or perhaps off-site training where details only apply to a small number of personnel. Finally, we're going to move on to the Reports tab. The top-level report shows a number of training hours, called Management, shows a number of training hours and training results. This particular dashboard is set up to show online versus instructor-led, internal versus external, but we can configure this to show what's relevant within your organization. The results and hours detailed can also be listed under location, department, and category, depending on how you've set up your user structure earlier. The compliance overview is a dashboard view which shows a summary of activity by using bars, line charts, pie charts across the different departments and locations. By scrolling down, you get a top-level color-coded view right across the organization, allows you to focus on the problem areas. The outstanding report is often the main report used by administrators. You can search by location, department, role, or you can just simply show everything that's going on. So at a glance, you can see who's doing what, where. And finally, there's a help button, which allows you to access our series of how-to modules, which give you guidance around the system, or simply give our customer service desk a bell, and that'll help you out. That's it for now, folks. I hope you found that useful. I'd be more than happy to arrange a one-on-one demo or answer any questions you have. Please bear in mind I haven't gone into detail on all of the functionality, so if I didn't cover something, just ask. You can see my email address on screen. Feel free to use it. Thanks for listening.